I'm going to show you how to install a surge arrestor on a typical 2-wire system. Okay, so now I'm going to wire in the surge arrestor to the 2-wire path. It's blue wires to the red and black, and here again I'm using my lineman's pliers to do the twisting. We're not going to use the wire nut. I'm going to put my 3M DBY wire nut on, twist it until it's tight. I'll do the second one now. The second blue wire goes to the black in this case. I'll use the lineman's pliers again, do the twisting. Make sure it's nice and snug. Use the wire nut after it's been twisted together, put the wire nut on. So now I'm going to take the gel cap and I'm going to put it on the 2-wire here, and I'm going to insert it. Again, you want to make sure that it's installed all the way to the bottom of the connector. That's where it locks in. I'm going to spread the wires and I'm going to close the top like that. So now I'm going to take the second gel cap. Again, I'm going to install it on the connector, pushing gently down until it locks. Once it's locked, I'll spread the wires again and close the top. I now have the surge arrestor wired into the 2-wire path using the DBY wire connectors. So now the way these surge arrestors are sold, they come with 2 eyelets, and what we want you to do is we want you to use the wire strippers and cut off the eyelets. What we're going to do is we're going to take approximately 1.5 inches of the insulation off the conductor on both wires. All right, so now I'll use my lineman's pliers to twist these 2 wires together. We want both conductors wired together, and then we're going to install them on the ground rod using a ground rod clamp. There's no need to have any wire splice kits on this because this is going to wire directly into the ground rod clamp using a clamp. So now I'm going to show you how to wire the surge arrestor into the clamp, and then I'll later show you how to put it onto the ground rod itself. So now I'll take this clamp that we purchased and we're going to install the wire, the 2 wires that I stripped back 1.5 inches and twisted together. I'm now going to install in this clamp, and I'm going to tighten it in very tight. Now I'll go to the ground rod, install it in the ground rod in the valve box itself. So the final result is the clamp is on the ground rod, and you notice that I left it 6 to 8 inches above the ground because you want to be able to service it, because you're going to have to come back here every year and re-clean the clamp and re-tighten it in. After you're all through, you're going to neatly stuff it in the valve box, put the valve box cover on, and you're all done installing a surge arrestor on a 2-wire system.